It's Bob and Tom Tonight, starring Chick McGee, Christy Lee, Josh Arnold, Ace Cosby, Pat Godwin, Willie Griswold, and Tom Griswold.
All right, hold it down, hold it down. All right. Hi! Woo! Well, thanks for coming out. We're here for some fun tonight, and all the money from you guys is going to go to send some kids to summer camp. So give yourself a round of applause. How many of you guys went to camp when you were kids? Now, nudist camp or regular? Okay, just asking. Any nudists at all here? No
Anybody
one?
want to take their clothes off tonight? Anybody?
Okay. Any really cool tattoos you want to show us? Backside, front? Okay, never mind. I can tell.
Want to see my tattoo? I can show you one. I can show you. How about that?
Well, there's one of them.
There's one of them.
Okay. Show them the one above the gluteal cleft.
That's your ass crack, Tom. Will you stop it? There's one.
Can you see it?
This is life, death, nothing means anything. So let's have a good time tonight. Yeah! Woo!
I want to thank Dale for letting us use the historic Irving Theater tonight. Give him a round of applause, a thank you. Free of charge. Well, thanks, Dale. That means that all the money goes to send some kids to camp. Now, there's an interesting true story about this stage.
And here's Tom to tell you.
In all truth, if you take a good whiff of this stage, it may smell like the sweat of the king. Because this is...
Jesus Christ, have you met your Savior? Oh, not that king.
Okay, sorry. Back up. This is the 1/4 of the stage from Market Square Arena. And this was that was, of course, famously the last stage that Elvis ever set foot on.
That's right, and it plays no part in the movie coming out with Tom Hanks. And
so, if you take a good whiff somewhere, you might get a little bit of the king.
Why do you have to bring that into it? Why?
Because I think it's important to know that this place has a history.
You think any sweat ran down his gluteal cleft and landed on the stage? Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah. A little butt
You know,
sweat.
he died on the toilet. You know that.
Of course.
Constipation, it's a danger. It's a real... How many people are constipated here? Listen, she likes it, evidently. Woo! We get in there and root around, see what we can find, lady. I don't know.
Maybe we can laugh one of those turds out tonight. Let's hope so.
And who's out first, Tom?
Well, I'll tell you what. We're lucky enough to have one of my 3 sons is here. One of the other ones...
Sam's here?
No, Sam is at Bonnaroo.
Well, shit, if I were you, I'd go home. Sam's not here.
Enjoying the intense heat, camped out with tens of thousands of others. My son Charlie is in California. I'm going to be collecting money for bail.
Look, we don't have time to tell the people where all your kids are. It's quite an extensive list.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I love my sons. I love my son. This one is so funny. He is Willie Griswold.
Willie! Willie!
Irving, Peter, how the hell we doing? Make some noise, gang! Tonight we get to raise some money to send some kids to my favorite place in the world, and as a special treat, because it's such a special night, I'm happen to be wearing my coolest outfit. Thank you. Thank you, sir. I can tell you love it. I like this outfit a lot. My pop doesn't. When I showed up, he told me I look like the Adderall dealer in a Christian fraternity. Okay, how we doing? Good to see ya. It's hard for me to dress cool. It's hard for me to be cool. My name's Willie, right? Not a cool name. I never even met another guy named Willie till my freshman year of college, moving in the dorm. These 2 cute girls, they ran past my room. I heard them yell, "Oh, look, there's another Willie." And I found out on their floor, a guy named Willie, he was super hot. So for the first 2 weeks of college, he was Hot Willie and I was Other Willie. No fun. 2 weeks later, I find out this guy is still Hot Willie, but at this point, I'm exclusively being referred to as Fat Willie. Less fun. 2 more weeks go by. The same 2 girls run in my room, devastated, crying. They said, "Did you hear what happened to Hot Willie?" And I said, "No, what's wrong?" They said, "He was pledging a fraternity. He drank too much. He might get kicked out of school, frats getting kicked off campus. End of the night, he blew a .42. It's really scary. The drinkers know you can die at .35. It was tragic for his family, terrible for his fraternity, really scary for him. Pretty good for me, though. Because after that, he was Willie .42. And I was Free Willie. They changed it. Jerks made me a whale. Can you believe it? I'm a big guy. I don't think I'm a fat guy. My friends don't call me fat. It's mean to call people fat. That said, me and my doctor aren't friends at all. He's very mean. The last time I was in there, he called me medically obese. Can you believe that, sir? He showed me this thing on the wall, said BMIC, real big letters. Guess that stands for Body Mass Index Chart. Did y'all know that? I had no clue. I thought it stood for Big Man in Charge this whole time, sir. He goes, Willie, you're here, you gotta be here. So you're obese here. To be healthy, you gotta be here. So Willie, if you want a healthy BMI, you either need to lose 80 pounds unless you can gain 8 inches of height. Because you weigh 1/8 of a ton. That's what he told me. I don't know if y'all know about metric conversions. 1/8 of a ton, that's the meanest way you can say 250 pounds. Also, not a medical term, it's a shipping term. Get out of here, doc. I don't talk about this a lot on air, but tonight it is a really special day for me. About 7 years ago today, I actually came out as gay on Facebook. Usually get a clap there, a bunch of bigots. Okay, Monica Irving. If you're gay, it's really hard to come out of the closet. It's a brave and deeply personal thing to do. The issue is that I'm not for real gay, right? What happened was my buddy Mark was pulling a prank on me. And he hacked into my Facebook, updated my status, made it say I was gay. And y'all, it was the most likes I ever got in a Facebook status. People loved it. My mom commented, I love my gay son. Then my aunt commented, I've known since you were 7. I don't think that's fair, man. I mean, who cares if a kid's gay? But when a kid's 7, I think they're just 7, right? You can't tell yet. What I think would be weird is if you met a 7-year-old boy that you knew for sure was totally straight. That's the red flag for me. You're talking to your cousin Dylan. Hey, Dill, what's up, man? What do you like? And he goes, well, I play soccer, I like Minecraft, and I love a mature Puerto Rican with heavy naturals. Like that's inappropriate. He's got a beer. Give me that beer, Dylan. You can't drink that. Weirdest part of this whole story, my grandma doesn't believe me. My grandma still thinks that I'm gay. Thanks, Gramsy. Good to see you here tonight. Fun. And I go, no, Gramsy, my buddy Mark was pulling a prank on me. And she goes, oh, is Mark your special friend and you two play little tricks together? Yeah, dude, she had fun in college, you know? She had a good time. Trying to be a better person. My ex wanted me to recycle more. But we lived in a building in Chicago and we had a trash chute, y'all. Trash chute's the greatest. Drink a soda, throw it out the window. Nothing matters. Trash chute, right? But we had no recycling chute, so we had a 2-part system. She'd organize the recyclables for me by the door. You know, meanwhile, I'm taking the trash out, no big deal. And then when she went to work, my job was I would take those recyclables and I would throw them in the trash chute. Pretty good system. I do think recycling is important. We all ought to do it, but do y'all know 20 companies are responsible for over 50% of the material waste in the US? So I think that it doesn't fall on us, the consumer, or me, the individual, to like recycle my beer to save the world, right? That said, I do think it'd be pretty awesome if I drank so much beer I destroyed the environment. Like, could you imagine if the EPA had to do a study where they were like, yeah, the leading causes of global warming are single-use plastics, factory farming, and some guy who drinks 18 Bud Lights a night calls himself Dilly Dilly Willy. We're not sure. I'm a millennial. Notice the lack of applause for millennials. Yeah, thank you. Solid boo. That's good. I like the technology we have, but our lives don't look as cool. Don't look as cool. I know this because I watch a lot of old detective movies, right? Every old detective movie has this scene. Detective's trying to solve the case, gets a little tired, drinks black coffee out of a mug, you know, gets stressed out, smokes an unfiltered cigarette, the Lucky Strike, puts it out. Then he turns to his partner, goes, I solved the case, somebody call the president. That's cool, man. That same movie with millennials, not as cool. Detective gets sleepy, reaches for the Frappuccino. You know, gets a little stressed out, reaches for his vape, and unleashes an orange mango cloud of vapor into the air. He turns to his partner, goes, "Somebody call the president." And his partner goes, "I tried to, but my mom didn't pay my phone bill, so..." Y'all are awesome. I come from a really big family. Big families are made in a lot of ways. I have what's medically called a loose daddy, all right? My dad has 7 kids with 3 different women. We call him 3 Mom Tom. It's an issue, okay? Anybody else out there got a slutty papa? Make some noise. Come on. What do we got? Yeah? Here's a question. Does anybody here have more than 5 siblings? Clap your hands. More than 5 siblings. Right here, right up front. Miss, I'm going to ask you a question right there. If you have more than 5 siblings, this might sound rude. I don't mean to be rude. But if you have more than 5 siblings, are you kind of like from a blended family or a broken home like me, or are you Catholic? Catholic? Yeah, dude. I'm fucking 10 for 10 on that, dude. Peace be with you. No, if you have more than 5 siblings, it's either you're like me, you're like, no, my dad can't keep it in his pants, or it's like, no, I come from a great family. My brothers, Mark, Paul, John, and Luke, you know. Sister Mary. No matter how big your family is, we all have one thing in common, the dreaded family group text. Are we familiar? I hate these things. If you don't know, family group text message, the whole family's in there, and it's for anything, like, hey, Merry Christmas, or dinner's at 6, or mom's crying, bring wine, right? And my family's so messed up. Here's what I have one family group text, dad, stepmom, mom, and me. I got another one, dad, no mom, stepmom, all the half-sisters. I got another one, dad, mom, no stepmom, all the full siblings. That's the OGs, original Griswolds, okay? It's complicated, but it's fun, right? So what I've realized is that my crazy family has one family group text per person that might be offended by the content or recipients of that group text, right? And y'all, that leaves one glaring conclusion. There's got to be a family group text without me, and I'm afraid that's the fun family group text. My mom's rolling joints and passing them to my sister. My dad shotgunning a White Claw. My grandma's sending a picture of a rainbow scarf she knitted going, look what I made for Willie's special friend, you know? They're cutting up in there, dude. I got to get in there.
Right now, we have a couple of surprises. The first one, we couldn't get the Bob and Tom singers here.
Now, these surprises are supposed to be good surprises, right?
Well, when you come to a charity event, you expect a little bit of poison.
Okay. Well, let me give this next gentleman some room here.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, who's that sexy guy with the deep voice? Ace Cosby. Here he is with his joke of the day.
I don't do jokes.
Okay, go
I
ahead.
teach people things. You know, relationships are like algebra. I mean, you ever looked at your ex and wonder why?
What are you laughing at?
Well, chick, you know this. I used to live on a houseboat.
Yeah.
And I dated the girl next boat over.
Uh-huh.
Didn't really work out. We kind of drifted apart.
All right, that's very, very close. All right.
Okay, joke.
Okay.
A classic. What do you call a monkey in a minefield?
Baboon!
No, a baboon!
Hey, baboon!
That's my time!
Baboon! Ace Cosby, everybody! Ace Cosby! Woo!
Okay, now, I'm going to try a little bit of an experiment here. Is this guy on? Okay, keep it on, Eddie.
Yeah.
Josh could not be here tonight because he's got the COVID.
So he says.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try to call him.
Exactly, sir. Thank you. Thank you. No, the speaker. Come here, Grandpa. There he is. Wait a minute, speaker. There he goes. No, put the bottom of it of the microphone. There.
Joshy?
Yes?
Now, I would FaceTime you, but I know that you're currently bathing your balls in mayonnaise. And
Well, that is the latest CDC recommendation.
because along with you, as I said earlier, Dr. Fauci is on his couchy because he's also got the COVID, of all things.
Oh, all right.
Now, we have a nice crowd here, and they all miss you. Can you everybody say hi to Josh?
Hi, everybody.
Now, there's one guy out there when we said you couldn't be here. What did you say, sir? Why?
He called you a pussy, Josh.
Now,
And Josh, I'm sending you a picture of how we're recreating you being here. One of our staff members, the fabulous Noah, is holding the Josh Arnold puppet and talking along with you.
so Josh, could you do like a little bit of your so-called act?
I sure can. So Noah is operating the puppet.
Wait a minute,
Yeah.
I got to put the mic up to him. I got the mic at your mouth now. Start talking, Josh.
Okay, Josh.
So Noah's the one who's operating the puppet right now?
That's right. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So, because normally I'm used to having Tom's hand up my ass, but it's nice to have somebody else's.
And we're off and rolling. All right.
So if you were here, Josh, what would one of your bits be?
I'm not nearly as fat as Tom says I am. See, look at me.
Look at that.
I'm what you would consider half fat. I'm fat just in the upper half of. I have like some internal belt that keeps it from oozing any lower, which is good. My legs are very thin. I'm built like one of those popsicles that has the two sticks. Hey, does my puppet even have legs?
No
See,
legs.
the problem with this great gag is the puppet has no legs at all.
Okay.
And no one can imagine you with a popsicle with the two sticks left because you would have already eaten it.
Oh.
Now I know why you wanted to call me.
Oh, yeah.
He's hilarious. He's got a great beard, and his pubes look exactly the same and just that bushy. It's Jeff Oskay.
Thanks, Tom. Hey, everybody! How's it going, Irvington? Oh, I love this theater. It's the only one right across from a plasma center. Oh. I got two things done at the same time. I made $50 before the show. Have anyone here ever donated plasma? Yeah, a few of you? Usually it's the sketchy people. That's the thing. If you've never been in a plasma center before, if at any time in your life you needed plasma to live and saw the people who donated plasma, you'd choose death every fucking time. Oh my gosh. Before the show, I was walking down the street. A little kid came up to me. He goes, "Hey man, give me $1." I was like, "Go ask your dad for $1." He goes, "I can't, he's in jail." I was like, "For what?" He goes, "Stabbing some dude who wouldn't give him $1." I'm like, "Here, take this 50 I got from the plasma center." Get out of here, you scam. Boy, it's hot out. Oh my gosh. Anyone here been to the public pool this summer? I took my kids to the Garfield public pool. Anyone ever make that mistake? I took them on a Tuesday afternoon. 400 adults, 3 kids. There's some unemployed sons of bitches at the Garfield Park public pool. For those of you who have not been to the Garfield public pool, the kids' pool is a 0-degree wading pool. It's like a beach. It slowly slopes down so the kids can slowly go down into the water, except for all the unemployed ladies have beached themselves along here to catch some sun. So the kids have to tiptoe around the fat just to get to the fun. One of the ladies, apparently a huge Three Stooges fan, has on her back the biggest and, well, I say the only Three Stooges memorial tattoo I've ever seen. On her back, clouds. This is actual size, clouds. Then she has the face of Larry, the face of Curly. No, empty spot, no mo money. Apparently she's waiting on J.G. Wentworth to settle an annuity or a child support payment to come in and finish that sucker up. At the same pool on the same day, not with Stooges, there's two gentlemen, no shirt, no shoes, swim trunks, typical swimming attire, but on their left leg from their ankle to their knee wrapped heavily in duct tape. No one even fazed by this. After an hour, I can take it no longer. I go over to the lifeguard lady. I go, hey, what's up with the duct tape on those two guys' legs? She goes, oh, they're keeping their home detention monitors waterproof. I'm like, oh, I don't know how that shit works, but aren't they supposed to be at fucking home? Like, apparently the Indiana probation system foiled by duct tape. There's nothing that shit can't fix. Broken golf club, rusty bumper, DUI. One of the guys has the word murder tattooed across his stomach. And not shoddily. Like, he has spent a lot of time and money to let you know he's all about that murder. My youngest daughter, she goes, what's that guy's tummy say? I was like, that says we are swimming at the other end of the pool. It says, do not make eye contact with that guy. Feeling good. In Irvington, oh no, we have a dog bakery here in Irvington. Have you guys been to the dog bakery? We have dog bakeries. We have 5 in this city, because the homeless. Our dogs need gourmet treats. I'm not homeless. I'm about a van away from it. But if I ever am homeless, I'm going to sleep in the doorway of a dog bakery's. That way you have to step over my human body with your Shih Tzu doodle or whatever hypoallergenic piece of shit you own. You have to step over my human body to go buy gourmet treats. If you've never been to a dog bakery, go. It's amazing. It's set up like a human bakery, but everything in it's for dogs. But they have sheet trays of cookies, and they all have cutesy names like Bichon bars and Snicker poodles. I took one look around the place. I'm like, what a dumbass idea for a business this is. Then I remembered dogs will eat shit. What a great idea for a business. Because your product just has to be shit or better. Shit or better, that's a great motto. I think the Golden Corral's already taken it, but I'm still a fan. You guys like the Golden Corral? Oh, bunch of trash people. I love you. Those are my people. I love the Golden Corral. My favorite thing is the chocolate Wonderfall over in the dessert section. It's like one of those champagne fountains, but it's chocolate instead. And it's just bubbling. And for some reason, there's always one single kernel of corn floating around in it. Yeah, I don't know why that's disgusting, but it is. You don't know if a hillbilly sneezed and got dislodged from his cavity and landed in there. Or just my son was over there with a corn on the cob, making a chocolate-covered corn on the cob.
Ladies and gentlemen, our friend Mr. Pat Godwin. Keep it going.
Keep it going for Chicken Tom. Give it up for Chicken Tom. Come on, keep it going for the whole show. You guys for coming out. Let's get crazy. All right, repeat after me. Here we go. Hey, yeah, yeah, hey. Nice. I said, whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. Pat Godwin is the greatest. Sing it! Just the ladies. 3 ladies, I hope. Ladies, raise your hands. I don't want to make the same mistake I made last time I was here a year ago. That's a bad way to start a show, you know? Sir, what's your name? Judy. You don't come back from that. These are different times. Get woke. Is Jessica around? One of our staff. Jessica, are you here? Are you back there? Oh, Jessica, go get Jimmy out of headphones. Make sure the headphones are off now and bring him on stage. We'll do something together. Where are you? Hey! Come over here. Say hi to Jimmy. You didn't hear anything, did you? All right, we're going to take the gangster rap, tone it down, put it to a nice folk melody so everybody can enjoy the message of the gangsta. Filter through the prism of white people. Here we go. Gangsta folk. I'm Petty G. And it's all good.
It's all good.
I'll pop a cap in your dog if you're in my neighborhood.
Nice neighborhood.
You ain't all that, my brother. What'd you say about my mother? I'm the bomb. Say no joke, it's gangsta folk.
Oh, he's the bomb, miss. Ain't no joke, it's gangsta folk.
Oh, dog, check it out. My hoochie's fly.
It's hoochie's fly.
Don't diss my boo.
What is a boo?
Or you'll end up like you know who.
Tupac, that's who.
Shout out to all my G's. What's up, peeps?
Cracker, please.
I'm dope. Take a toke of gangsta folk.
Big ass hope.
It's gangsta folk, we be chillin' out. Puffin' on the chronic till we all folked out. Holes in the hot tub, 24/7, homie, ain't no lie.
Nasty hoes.
Forgot about that one. Nasty rubber hose that you fill the hot tub with.
Child services will be here in 3, 2.
I'm the best MC, my rhymes are fat. I cock my Glock, biatch.
True that.
For schnizzle my izzle dog, keep on playing.
I have no idea what my father was saying.
But I'm the bomb, this ain't no joke, it's gangsta forward. Peace out, thank you, Jimmy. Jessica, the headphones back on? Yes? Well, let me tell you a little bit about myself. I am a true man of the world. I stand here with my flag unfurled. I'm a gorgeous melting pot of humanity, but one physical flaw is such a blow to my vanity. I have a cute English nose. Like the Swedes, I'm the leanest. I have huge Austrian pecs, but a Greek statue penis. I'm hung like ancient art. That's what came between us. You like my Roman hands, but not my Greek statue penis. I'm no Norse god, neither grower nor shower. I have a pint-sized package like that javelin thrower. Go ahead, take a peek at my tiny little Greek physique. I have a strong Irish liver and a Japanese-like genius, a big American gut, but a Greek statue penis, salty Brazilian nuts, and a Greek statue penis. I have a Greek physique. Thank you.
Pat Godwin! Thanks so much for coming. You're going to be sending some kids to summer camp. We really appreciate your coming out here on a hot, sweaty night. I hope you all have sex with the stranger next to you.
There you go. How's that, huh?
Thanks for coming. We'll see you next year. We'll do it again.
Talk to you Monday. Thank you.
Oh, we'll be there Monday, too. Thank you very much. Thank you, Chip.
Watch the entire show live or on demand at bobandtom.com.
Hey man, this is Donnie Baker. If you just like that video, then do your part. Like and subscribe. You have to. It's state law.